All right, so I've had quite a few people tell me I need to look at today's regular Squardle. I already did the weekly Squardle, but I've been told that I need to look at today's regular Squardle, and it happens to be daily Squardle number 100, so it feels like one I should probably look at. So here we go. All right, so let's see. Let's go with Alien today. Okay, we got a green L. That's good. There's an N in here as well. Okay, I'm gonna do short. Alien, short, and ducky often are a combination that I like to use. Okay, we got the T. That's good. I'm gonna hide some of these blacks here. There's an R in one of these. Okay, this top word has an S and an E. Ooh, this word has an S and an N and the L. So, let's see, it could be something like, an N there, something like sling. There's no I, so slung. Slung would work. So normally I'd do ducky next, but I'm thinking this could be a G, potentially. Not necessarily. There's probably a lot of things it could be. Could be, it can't be a T because the white T there, I was gonna say it could be like slant or something. Oh, there's no A either. There's no A or E or I or O in this word. So I think slung would be really good. It could be a U. This could be a G. So I think it would be good to do something with a G, U. We don't need to do the T. The T is already there. Otherwise, I'd say something like gutsy. It'd be good to maybe put an E right here, because then that would tell us if the E isn't here, then there's an E right there. So G... The U could come second, it wouldn't have to, but... It seems like GU would be good. Something with an E there. Maybe a Y? Something like that, like goalie, but that's two L's. Ooh, what about... Guide. Guide can be a verb, like a guy wire, like it's kind of like a guide wire, but a guide. I think that's what that means. I guess I'll try it, see if it's acceptable as a word. It was acceptable, and it is a G. Okay, so I think it's probably slung. We've got an E there. Okay, interesting. So these are wrong. There's no D. Okay. So it's T-E something. This could be a Y here. I mean, that's the most likely place for a Y. And T-E-Y would work. There's an E in one of these two here. So I'm thinking slung. We don't need to do the L or the G. So what's this gonna be over here? S. I mean, E at the end of the word seems good, but then this would be E something... I mean, we don't know the Y is over here. The Y could be right there, or... Could be a lot of different places, because this could be like... Enter, maybe? No, there's no N, so it can't be enter. Well, we don't know that the E is there anyways, so... let's see, so... S, we want to do S something, UN something, but we don't need to do the L or the G, because we know there's no L and G up here, and we already have the green L and G here. So, what about spunk? That would be good. We haven't tried a P or a K yet, and that gets us our S, U, and N that I think we need for the first column. So let's try that. Okay, so it is slung. Good, and it is SP. Awesome, but it's not U or N. But there is a K somewhere in the grid, though, so that's interesting, too. Okay, and it's not... Ooh, it's in this last row. Okay, so this is... There's a K and an E. I mean, it could be E at the end here. We could... This word could end in a double E. That's possible. And... What, like K... Y-E, is that a thing? Well, we know the K isn't gonna come right after the G. That would seem weird. This could be a K, I suppose. I don't know on that one. Okay, let's look over here. This starts with U, ends in T. Oh, and there's an R in one of these two up here, so... We still need to do an A somewhere also, and it's not in the first row or column. We know there's a Y and an E down here. There could also be an A, but... feels less likely. Up here we have an E and nothing, no A, no U, no I, no O. There could be a Y up here. In fact, there is a Y somewhere in that last column. I still think this is a good spot for a Y here. There's an R in one of these two, okay. And we don't know much about this. We basically don't know anything about this middle column, other than things that aren't in there. So, I mean, this middle row could be something like uncut, I suppose. It starts with U and ends with T, but we know there's no U or T in the column, so kind of like up here, we don't need to use the U and the T. It might be nice to use an A in the middle here, just because I feel like we're really low on vowels. There's no I or O anywhere in the grid. This one doesn't have a U or a Y, so it's got to have A and or E. And this one, I don't know, it'd just be good to locate the A. So it might be good to put an A in the middle here. Maybe we could do something with a W. We haven't done a W yet. I mean, this is probably not a W up here, so... This could also be an A up here, actually. No, it can't, because there's no A there. Oh, so what's... Okay, so what's gonna come after a P? SP something. Could be the E. Could be the E. That would make sense. So E... We could do something like exact. Except we know there's no T at the end. But that does let us check for X and C, as well as the A and also E in both of those words. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's okay. Okay, so there is an E up there. There's no A. So this could be uncut here. That's what I was saying before, and there is a C. Look at that. There is a C. There's no A, E, I, O. So it has to be U's. I mean, it could have a Y. No, there's no Y either because of the red Y. So I think uncut is really good. With a C, that could definitely be uncut. Okay. And then this has an E and a K and a Y. What's that gonna be? And this, so there's no X. Okay, that's not too surprising. This is SPE. I mean, it could be... Okay, interesting. So this R is either at the red R is either at the top or the bottom. If it's down here, then we've got to put E and K over here. Gekri? That doesn't seem right. So, I think the R is probably up here, but then what's that going to be? SPER? Well, I mean, it could be an M over here. That's possible. Then what would this be? M... Matey? I mean, that could work, actually. That would be interesting. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We need to do the M, the A, and the Y. Let's do manly, because I think there's an N in uncut here, and that'll help us know if there's an N in that row. So let's try that. Okay, so it is matey, and so I think this has to be an R up here then. And then there is an N, so uncut I think is gonna be right. So we just need to do, I mean, there's no reason to do, we've got all the greens other than the R, so we can just go ahead and do sperm. Good, let's type a whale. for those that are wondering. Now we need to do the NCU. Be nice to figure something out about this middle column. And we've got the C. What else could this be? E something C. I still don't know what's going on down here either. We've got an E and a K. Could the E be here? Geeky. It could be geeky with a double E. What would this be then? MC. Lots of double E's. I mean, that has 3 E's in it, and this one has 2 E's. I mean, that's possible. I'm pretty confident about uncut, so I'm thinking I might guess MC, which will help me figure out if it is MC, and also if geeky is right. So, I'm gonna go with that. It is MC. Wow, okay. Awesome, so I think it's geeky then. Geeky, and then we just need uncut. There we go, we got it. So very interesting words. The triple E in MC, that's a tricky one. You know, none of the words are super weird, but yeah, the double E in geeky, the triple E in MC, having 2 E's in this 4th row here. Sperm is a bit of an unusual word. Yeah, very interesting. There you go, that was Daily Squardle number 100. Very fun. I enjoy Squardle. It's good times. The weekly Squardle has been fun too. If you haven't seen those, I've done a couple of videos on the weekly Squardle. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description to those. And let me know how you did with this daily Squardle. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. So the way this works is it's like normal Wordle, but one of the clues is a lie. Ooh, okay, so we know the T and the O are in different words. We also know that there's 2 O's. Blanc, I don't think that's, we can't do blank, so I don't think we can do ANC. This works just like normal Wordle, except instead of getting the yellows and greens on the actual letters, we're gonna get numbers on the right side over here that will tell us how many greens and how many yellows there are.